What's going on, beautiful world? It's your boy here, Wes, from AconnectionTV here on YouTube, the one place in the world wide where we actually adopt some of the connections despite our differences. And we're here for some Baddies Chapter 2 tea between Tesehki, Biggie, Ciroc, Rocky, Teetee, and Mariah. It's a lot going on, right? Who would have thought that this would be the most interesting storyline out of 80 chicks on a show? But here we are. You want to talk about it? Let's talk about it. Now, I said in my last video that I felt like it would just be the dumbest, most idiotic, imbecile type of move for Biggie to set up her getting jumped or attacked or, snuck for the sake of what? Looking like a punk? I mean, that just doesn't sound right. If anything, Biggie would do something that she could boast about. She can't boast about being punked and then not doing anything about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, she can't. We know that Biggie will feel like she can defend herself against people that she feel like she can defend herself against. And on top of that, she has to be souped up and ready to prepare to battle, like she did with Rolly. You know what I'm saying? Like she did with Jayla. Like she did with Stunner. Like I probably felt like she felt like she could take Stunner. But generally speaking, Biggie is not getting in the field. Not one field is she getting. She's not the sunflower field, the rose field, the regular green grass field. She ain't getting in the field. All right? You know what I'm saying? We had, a girl smack her at the reunion twice, and she did nothing. She was caught off guard like, oh my God, what are you doing? You're hitting me? No, stop it. You're not making money off of me. So the idea that she would want to set something up or that she did set something up for the benefit of not doing anything afterward, it makes no sense, right? It makes no sense. It screams Rocky wanted to do better on an altercation on Baddies because she got beat down by Treve. That's what it gives. Now, I don't know Rocky at all. I don't know Biggie at all. I don't know none of these women at all, actually. But I would believe that Biggie had no idea about the sneak. I would believe that Biggie was ambushed by the sneak. I would believe that Biggie did not set any of this up before I believe that she did, because there's no benefit from it. Biggie has not needed a storyline to carry her through a season. We just know she always runs away from fights, unless she's prepared for it. So it just don't make sense. What makes sense is Rocky needing a storyline. That makes sense. But anyway, so Ciroc came out. She refuted all the allegations. Kanaya came out and said, no, the boy, the photographer is dead wrong. He just being messy. He got that gay behavior. You know what I'm saying? This is why women feel so comfortable with using that word, because that's a behavioral trait of a messy queen. You know what I'm saying? It's that behavior. And so that's why women feel like they can talk the way they want to talk. Also, on top of that, a lot of gay boys say the word. Just like black people go around all the white folks, gay boys say the F word around a lot of regular non-gay folks, so they feel like they have it in their arsenal to use it. Stop using that word, okay? If you don't want people to use it against you. But anyways, a lot of people don't even care. But I'm just saying, Seven is exhibiting that type of behavior, no shade. To get into women's mess and to create a scenario for benefit of what? You already taken photographs of Kanaya. I'm sure you probably take photographs of Tesehki. Maybe you wanted to take more photographs. I don't know. But it just don't make sense to be in women's business when you don't know the full story. And then to find out that the photographer had to call or was getting grilled by Ciroc. So, coming clean to Ciroc, for being messy. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Out of all of this stuff, what I do understand is that Tesehki and Biggie were on the fence for a while. Tesehki feel overused. Biggie don't understand. One is gaining more clout musically. One is trying to. This is my opinion. I don't know. But I can see the separation. I could see the divide. You tired of this girl always talking, she never defend herself online. She's so caught up with understanding that people are not going to get a moment off of her. She's the performer, she's the performer, she's the performer. I'm pretty sure in a lot of conversations between Tesehki and Biggie, Biggie felt like she was the shit over Tesehki. I guarantee that has happened before. And so I feel like their friendship or the lack thereof was dwindling down. Everything that happened between Anna, Biggie, Tesehki, Mariah getting into the fold, Anna leaving, Mariah still there, Mariah trying to fill a void. It just gives that. I'm not saying that's what she's doing, but it just gives that. Biggie feeling some sort of way. You know, Tesehki hugging Lex right after. I mean, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. And at the end of the day, I feel like ultimately, yes, you will want to defend your friend if your friend just got slapped because you knew Biggie before you knew Lex. But then her not doing anything says a lot about how she feels about Biggie. Whether she's annoyed by Biggie and her antics, whether she feels like Biggie shouldn't be talking, and if she's not going to defend herself, whatever the case may be, that was a clear, definitive line drawn saying, girl, you get on my nerves too, and I understand why she slapped your ass. There was problems at home. There was problems at home. So what we're gonna do is go through Instagram. Y'all know how I do. We go through it. I give my little bit of information, how I feel about it and all that as we watch it together. Yeah, but first I want to start off with my poll I put up. I said, Baddies Chapter 2, are you Team Tesehki or Team Biggie? Over 5,900 views. 980 votes. Let's see the results. The results are as follow. 25% of you are on Team Ciroc side. 75% of you are Team Biggie. Good Lord, that's a huge percentage of you. We got B Hardaway says Biggie's. Me neither in this situation, but I do believe that it's time up for Biggie to be on Baddies. She just needs to be an artist and do what that other girl is doing. Just come when it's time to perform, because she adds nothing to whatever they got going on. But for real. Another person says, been Team Biggie since day one. Another person says, Biggie definitely. Another person says, Biggie. Big Dominican, Biggie, Team Biggie all day. Biggie, Team Tesehki. Gla, Big Dominican, neither. Biggie, both. Tesehki, Biggie, neither. I don't like this for them. We all know how Biggie is. She just want to get a bag. Big Dominican, Biggie. I hate this is going on because I really did like this duo trio with Anna. And I like them individually, but I'm going with Biggie. Let her be cocky with her shit. People hating. She is really glowing up in front of our eyes. Biggie is not about to pick on no fight with Tesehki, and Tesehki knows that. That scene was definitely talked about before arriving, and that Mariah Lynn shanked my head. All right, well, y'all said it, not me. All right, so the women can't get mad. The women can't be mad. I'm telling you, they be all mad. They be, oh my God, I thought you liked me. Why don't you like me? What happened? Let me tell you, I be dealing with a lot. Some of these women, some of them, not all, but some of them. And I be like, look, I mean, you know, it's what I gotta do. Then they don't want to mess with me no more. They get all in their feelings. I be like, man, I don't know what to tell you. All right, we're gonna start here.
Like, bitch, like, this TV stuff is so funny. But since motherfuckers want to keep getting on here lying, right before that scene, Biggie, Kanaya, and Ciroc, y'all wasn't together drinking at a bar at the hotel in Arizona? And the person that seen y'all begged them. Biggie begged them not to come and tell me. And that's crazy. See, I know we just found out the TV. Kanaya and Ciroc both have amnesia. Y'all was together. Rocky knowing that, and Rocky didn't just straight Rocky asked her.
Rocky though, while she playing victim, like somebody did something to her, while she sitting here acting like she wasn't outside with Ciroc, I literally told y'all this. I told y'all that I went to go take Kanaya pictures, and it was Kanaya, Ciroc, and Biggie. And Biggie was literally explaining herself to me. Because I was like, ooh, being messy. You know how I get when I'm drunk. She was literally explaining herself to me. And that was before the scene that y'all filmed. So I'm confused.
Wow. Only thing I could say is like, Rocky, get the fuck here right now. Right now. Because the fact that you go in there, you got up at that table and you like, okay, this Tesehki friend, I'ma just ask. Bitch, if you know, and you got your facts, the facts that I got right here, why would you sit there and ask her instead of just going in her shit? You already know the truth. Bitches was trying to set us up. Like, dang, man. Like, dang. Where is Rocky at? Let me call Rocky real quick. I did not know that, so.
Right? Because I was standing at the trunk. When we got there, we was waiting around. Kanaya, I know for a fact, was texting Biggie because I remember telling her to text Biggie and see if she coming.
Hi, gosh.
Okay, boom, y'all. When Biggie got there, it was Biggie and all her whole crew. I'm just telling y'all the whole story. Biggie gave us some money. We all started gambling at the table. I started winning. I paid Biggie her money back. We all having a nice time. Biggie's on the other side of the table. Kanaya's right here. Me and Biggie still not nowhere by each other. But we all partying, just having a cool little time. We all drinking because the drinks is free. We leave from the gambling table because a little incident happened, y'all. We go to another table. I think they let these us we couldn't say the N-word or some shit. We go to a little table. We sit down. We drinking. Kanaya been waiting on Sam to pull up to come take her pictures. While we over there, they getting more shots. Mind you, I don't drink like that, but we drinking lemon drops. Boom. We all drinking. We all having a nice time. Biggie never said shit about her being assaulted. Biggie, light-skinned brother, said something sitting on my left-hand side about her being attacked. Right? Because I was standing at the trunk.
It never even brought the fact that I got attacked. You know why, guys? Because I don't need nobody feeling bad for me. Like, oh this, oh that. And that's not the topic of my conversation. I'm off of work. At that point, after the fact, I wanted to have some drinks. And mind you, I didn't want to sit down. And I even said that to Ciroc. I said, I don't want to sit down and have drinks. But my brother said that I should open up. And I should have a drink and hear you out. Because there's no point as to why we're disliking each other when the same girls are attacking me and making me feel weird. And my brother said, have a drink with her. There's nothing wrong with that. And that's when we gambled a little bit, and I had a drink with her. And honestly, I got to know more of Ciroc, and I didn't say nothing to them about them attacking me.
Biggie never said nothing about the attacking. Her brother said something about her being attacked. But even when he said it, he didn't say it with no context, and he didn't make it like it was some Zeus shit. He just said, like, she had attacked or something like that. I started pressing Biggie, and if anybody, you know me, you know, like, I don't play like that. Like, I'm nosy as fuck, but I'm an overprotective person, too. And I started pressing Biggie and
it never even brought the fact that I got attacked. You know
This
why?
is good shit.
She asked her brother, should she tell us? And then he said yes. And then they started telling us as a collective whole about what happened. That shit had already happened before Biggie got to us. Biggie never said nothing in the scene about it happening. That's the crazy part. She never mentioned it in the scene. I instantly got mad. I instantly started raging. Biggie walked off. Kanaya was right there. And I said, Kanaya, I'm going to whoop them hoes for them putting their hands on Biggie. I over that.
Hold on. First of all, you got photographic memory, bitch. You remember all the details.
Yeah,
you definitely said I over that, and you feel like because of the situation that happened in hand. When you
I sat there a little bit longer. Kanaya left. I sat there a little bit longer. I whispered to Kanaya and said, Kanaya, do you think this some TV shit? Because at that point, I'm like, wait, this shit don't make sense.
Because we're always being set up for random shit. That's why
I thought you was setting me up. I really thought you was baiting me to bait me in to some shit with them. Well, Kanaya, didn't I whisper to you? Was like, do you feel like this some TV shit?
Yeah,
but right there, I asked her that. So y'all listen, we've been waiting on Sarah to come. Like I said, Sarah was Ivory's best friend at the time. She asked her brother, should she tell us? And then he said yes. And then they started telling us as a collective who was connected to. Nobody gave a fuck. No, we grown as fuck. He pointed and said, that nigga messy. But Biggie being Biggie, Biggie offered the nigga a drink. We all got drinks on Biggie tab. So all that you don't owe Biggie nothing. But you got the drinks on Biggie tab, though. Like, if you don't fuck with somebody, I'm not coming over kicking and sitting down, drinking and all that. That's messy, that's fake shit. That's why y'all keep so much bullshit going on. If I don't fuck with somebody, I don't want shit from a bitch that I don't fuck with. I don't feel like I owe no loyalty to. But yet again, nobody was hiding. We continued on all night, continued on our conversations as they was. He went, took a night pictures. They came back, his camera died. He got my battery out my camera. When finished his girl picture, we all sat back down and party. I went to the restroom. My security guard came on to me while I went to the restroom. That's when they got fired. They talk about I be fucking my security guards. Who was connected to? Nobody gave a fuck. We grown as fuck. A bitch slapped you. And your friend went and hugged them right afterwards. You never had nothing else to say to that hoe right then and there. That shit was dead. I don't give a fuck. Riding guard walking. Let me tell you something.
Oh, like when I allow people to come back into my life after they do me.
Even in this season, because you really put yourself underneath the door to get dunked on because.
Yeah.
And that's what
after that.
To her, from when she hugged Max on that stage, you should have never had nothing else to say. A slap is one of the most disrespectful things you could do to somebody, let alone next to spitting on them. You should have had nothing else to say to that bitch right then and there, because that bitch showed you how she felt about you right then and there. Cool, I ain't gonna hop in your fight, because I ain't gonna lie, I'm not a Captain Stable hoe ass bitch neither, but a slap, you slap my partner, bitch, it's up. Because that shit is disrespectful than a motherfucker. You slap hoes and children. Period, point blank. When that bitch leaned in for a hug, that was it right there. And granted, she ain't your security, she didn't have to fight for you. But I know one thing. That bitch should have never.
It's about friendship at the end of the day.
Hug you. You know, she had one move she could have did. And that would have drew a line. Instead, she had to never put her hands on that. She could have simply
backed up for a second.
She could have just backed up because a bitch slapped you. Either you.
But I'm telling you, I feel like her anger and her animosity with me started since that day that I spoke up against her, and I told her, I said, "You're weird for hugging that girl."
Either you okay with what happened to me, or you not okay with what happened to me. It's not about fighting for nobody. It's about drawing a simple line and saying either you agree with it, it's cool, or it ain't cool. So that hug pretty much said, yeah, it was cool for you to slap my friend. That's never cool. What I did was never cool. And that's that on that. And I understand why I was wrong there, but I ain't gonna keep bringing it up. I ain't gonna keep letting that bitch hurt over my head. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But she owed you something. I didn't know you from a can of paint. So if it's okay for a person who owes you something to let something happen to you, what the fuck is wrong with a stranger doing something? Like, they morals and their beliefs is all over the place. Either it's okay for Biggie to get hit or it ain't okay for Biggie to get hit. And no, it's not okay for Biggie to get hit. I don't give a fuck if it was me hitting her or Jesus hitting her. It was wrong, period, point blank. You can't be in the middle when it's convenient for you. Oh, it's okay for Nick to hit her, but it ain't okay. No. If that's your partner, that's your friend, it ain't okay for nobody to hit her. Period, point blank. Either you.
But I'm telling you, I feel like her anger and her animosity with me started since.
Good points. Good freaking points. Let's see what y'all saying in the comments. Biggie is her own. Ooh, Big Lex. Biggie is her own reason why she got slapped. She deserved more than that. She's lucky all I did was slap her. I could see if I was in the wrong and then put my hands on her, but it was Biggie's fault. That's a lie. It's not. You can't say it's her fault for you hitting her. That response is not mature. Because Biggie didn't hit you. It's somebody's fault that they get hit if they hit you. Period. You don't just walk up to somebody and hit them. It's not their fault. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. I understand what she's trying to say, but if Biggie didn't hit you, you don't have the right to hit her. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't. Record her phone call in the bathroom or, call her whatever you want to call her. But hitting her, if Biggie didn't hit you, it's not Biggie's fault. So that's extreme, Lex. That's extreme. My girl is innocent, Ciroc. I love this because they was not expecting all three of them to go live. Mark my word, why Ciroc gonna turn into a fan favorite? Child, I believe them. Ciroc been keeping it 100 this whole time, and for Tesehki to believe the photographer who's the same photographer that Ivory exposed to be flawed, and Ivory is your girl, and Biggie was your girl, is quite strange. Ivory's girlfriend responds after Teetee shares alleged DM. We're going to talk about Teetee and Ivory. We're going to talk about Teetee and Ivory because I like Teetee and I like Ivory. You already know.
She had a restraining order against Ciroc. So how are you anywhere near someone that you have a restraining order against? And none of us, by the way, for the record, have ever seen this restraining order. So I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's not. I just know what Biggie told us. And Biggie said, oh, I went to the nail salon with Kanaya, and Ciroc walked in. I didn't know Ciroc was going to be there. And now she even told Ciroc, oh, I have a restraining order on you. Do you know that? Mind you, Biggie texts me. She's still talking online. But she texts me, threatening me with legal action, and her exact words were, you're going to end up behind bars fucking with me. Because you think I had somebody text them. What's up, girl? I'm going to see you at reunion. I'm going to handle you at reunion.
Oh.
Why in the world would I ever need to do something? She's going to go straight to the audience. Why in the world would I ever need somebody to attack
She does.
Yeah. But anyway, I just heard on the live the photographer say I went to go shoot Kanaya pictures and Biggie, Ciroc, and Kanaya was together. When we got that phone call.
Stop eating for a second.
When we got that phone call, I actually didn't believe it. I'm like, nah, Biggie wouldn't do that. I said Biggie would not do that. And come and find out, Biggie would do that. So.
She hungry. All right, how about that? Because that eating was getting on my nerves. Ain't nobody in her comments messing with her, and I love it. I love these comments so bad. Limo Plumber, we done with your favorite eater. Y'all set Biggie up. Now wrap this shit up. This don't take away from shit y'all did. You saying this just showing y'all looking for any reason. Y'all crazy if y'all think Tesehki hit Ciroc for Mariah. Ciroc was going in on Tesehki on live, calling her Molesky. We still want Mariah to go home. Why does this matter so much to you, Mariah? Genuinely curious. Nobody get fuck at this point. You and Tifa did her wrong, and we the viewers didn't like it. That's it. That's all. Apologize and move forward. Okay, interesting. Biggie clarifies timeline of her and Ciroc meeting after the allegations. As photographer, if you're gonna tell the story, tell the truth and tell it right. That happened 5 days after the fight, after the fact that her friend hit me after they set me up, dummy. And it was in Las Vegas. Ask Rolly. Out of here. I put this on everything I love. I spent my whole entire time with Rolly in this city.
It wasn't outside with Ciroc. I literally told y'all this. I told y'all that I went to go take Kanaya pictures, and it was Kanaya, Ciroc, and Biggie.
We're gonna move on. Miss Kanaya denies Tesehki's claims about Biggie hanging out with her and Ciroc.
That scene and made it like she could have turned that bitch up a whole different way.
So I told y'all that I went to go take.
This isn't correct. The timeline is wrong. Mariah Lynn responds to Biggie's setup claims with explosive allegations. Let's zoom in and see. I had to tell you, gang, and she couldn't see you. I don't even play that. Thank you, babe. It's good. I'll be there in a second. Send the location. I'm by Rodeo. So this isn't setting me up. On this day, Biggie invited me shopping just to drop her location for someone who could have really hurt me. Talking about setup, I would have never set nobody up a day in my life, and anyone who knows me knows I have never done no like that. Never. Knew Neek the first was going to pop on Biggie, and I even jumped up to separate it. But she deserved it for all that she did to me that the world don't know. So why do you consider her to be a friend, Mariah? If she did all these things to you, why would you fight for her? Why would you stand up for her? If she did all these things that the world don't know, why are you rocking with this girl? Off the strength of Tesehki? Like, why are you rocking with this girl? I don't understand it. None of that makes sense. Tesehki responds to Biggie's claims, deny setting her up. Y'all so weird on this internet. If I set her up, I would have let it happen and it wouldn't have been no talking. Oh, please. Why would I try to break up something I set up? I've never been a clown. Out of here. TT speaks out. Okay, let's see. Biggie and Mariah Lynn go back and forth on their recent lives. So let me chime in a quick second. I don't think Tesehki set her up. I think Rocky wanted to have a moment with Biggie because she lost to Treve and she knows that Biggie is an easy target. That's what I think. I think Tesehki had no idea, and I feel like it's true indeed that she felt that maybe Mariah would go after Biggie, but Mariah and Biggie and her are all cool, so it was what it was. They were all on the show. It makes sense. But I don't think Tesehki thought that Rocky was going to do that. Mind you, when Anna and Dolly had their little fallout, Tesehki didn't know that was a fake situation, and that's why Tesehki ran it up with Dolly. So I feel like Tesehki be going through this whole process, trying to be legit, trying to be 100 all the way through, but she be getting caught up in the mix with these women that like to play these kind of games just to get a moment and have clout. I think that's really what it is. I think Tesehki's intentions are as pure as we know them to be for how long as she's been on TV. But I feel like everyone around her always tried to get a moment. And I feel like in that particular moment, her friend tried to get a moment off of Biggie. Biggie was a little smart with the mouth. And I'm sorry, you ain't talking to me like that. And we on Baddies. It is what it is. And Mariah needs to mind her business. She wants to replace Anna so bad.
But a good friend. I've been nothing but a caring, thoughtful, overly generous bitch. And I'm not letting nobody take my kindness for weakness. Note. I don't know when reunion is, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there, babes. Just know that, like I told you in the last scene, when I didn't put my hands on you, even though I should have put my hands on you, I gave you grace. You're not gonna get that out. I've been nothing but a good friend.
She done? Tomato, boo.
Stop overextending yourself.
Girl, I gave you a storyline to live on to come to the next season, girl. Say thank you. Like, what the fuck, girl? You and me started trouble, girl. After the Ciroc thing, I told them not to fight that girl. She goes and start talking about Ciroc kid, doing this, doing that. Like, girl, shut the fuck up. You had nothing to do this season if we didn't give you something to do, girl. Fuck is we talking about? Like, girl. Tomatoes. You're watching her, yeah. You know, I got her blocked, but my friend pulled it up.
So, like, when can I? That's cool. She could be watching a live. Hey, Biggs, you got my number. You could have called me instead of running them suckers on this internet today, For real. Because you know that I'm really not the one to play with, and I don't know why you chose today to play with me. I really don't. Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm going through a lot right now, and I'm ready to take my anger out on anybody. I don't give a So what up? I will see you at reunion, sister.
So what up? Oh my god. Yeah, I gotta chill.
I will see you at reunion, sister.
Sister. What? She's bugging.
I'm tired of you bitches for real. And I'm tired of y'all bitches thinking
No, she's bugging, bro. Yeah, she just said she's gonna put her hands on me. Mariah! Hello, it's going down in this bitch. I'm at the bar. Order up 100 rounds of this bitch. War on my wrist. Probably make you dry to this bitch. Big rich. Louis bag is from 2006. Mama. My God, never underclimb. Mama. Big rich. And she's fatphobic.
Fucking generous bitch.
What?
And I'm not letting nobody take my kindness for weakness no more.
Me neither. That's why I'm not friends with you guys.
That bitch when we get there, babe.
Yeah, well, there's no bro. So what up? Oh my god. Yeah, I got shit.
Biggie, keep my name out your mouth, and we will continue this discussion at reunion. And that's how I feel about it. And now, don't ever expect to even smile at me, speak to me, anything. Because I really have a problem with people taking my kindness for weakness at this point. I'm too much of a good person. I have too much of a good heart.
So Mariah is gonna attack me. That's what she's saying. Got it. Oh, she's done. Okay, got it. Okay. We got it. Mariah's gonna attack me. Got it. She's bugging, bro. Where's she giving nobody no fucking grace, girl? I don't give a fucking. Mariah thinks I give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about what she's talking about. like, please, Mariah, I don't give a fucking. You wanna know what I give a fuck about? My food is about 3 minutes away. She better not touch me.
There's only one thing I'm thinking about looking at this.
She's done.
Bro, do y'all know what I'm thinking about? Do y'all know? Bitch, do y'all know what's going through my mind as I look at this? Oh, baby. If y'all know my sense of humor, then y'all know what's up. But oh,
verbally attacking me. You know what I'm saying? Like, the girl was verbally attacking me, and she kept trying to find reasons to have a problem with me. Then they pulled up the little clip when I was like, oh, if you put your Alvin, my baby, if you put your hands on me, I'm gonna tell Tesehki, or whatever the fact may be. And I was wrong for saying that, but I said that because one, everybody's been saying they was ducking each other for
Tesehki and she had told me, isn't nobody gonna touch you? So let's really get into it. When I called Tesehki to tell her like, hey sister, my bad. I'm sorry I even mentioned your name. This was in the Korea thing. I said, sister, my bad. I'm sorry I even mentioned your name during all of it, but it wasn't like that. Like I didn't mean it in that way. What's up, E? Congratulations on getting into Streamer U. I had told them, I was like, you know, I'm sorry for bringing you in that, but you know, it was just like what I had to say because like, you know, what was happening, like it was just moving fast. And Tesehki was like, I don't care about that. Tesehki was like, I don't care.
I've seen her say that already. She don't care about that.
Wants to fight you, This is one. That's why I really thought that Lex wasn't gonna fight me. Was because Tesehki allowed her friend to get in our business, and the whole time that her friend is saying stuff, Tesehki's just there like quiet when the girl was literally verbally attacking me. You know what I'm saying? Like the girl was verbally attacking me, and she kept trying to find reasons to have a problem with me. Then they pulled up the little clip when I was like, oh, if you put your Alvin, my baby, if you put your hands on me, I'm gonna tell Tesehki or whatever the fact may be. And I was wrong for saying that, but I said that because one, everybody's been saying they was ducking each other for mad long, so I said that. And two, I had called Tesehki and she had told me, isn't nobody gonna touch you? So let's really get into it. When I had called Tesehki to tell her like, hey sister, my bad. I'm sorry I even mentioned your name. This was in the Korea thing. I said, sister, my bad. I'm sorry I even mentioned your name during all of it, but it wasn't like that. Like I didn't mean it in that way. What's up, E? When everything was happening and I decided that I'm not performing with Tesehki anymore is because her friend kept making up lies. Was like, you never came to Tesehki's new house. You never, like, she wanted to find mad different reasons to have a problem with me. Mind you, the only reason why I didn't go to Tesehki's new house is because I was going through a lot with my dog at that moment. Like y'all know, I have an elderly dog, right? I have an elderly dog. My dog's 11 years old. His name's Simba, and Simba wasn't doing that well at that moment. You know, Simba's still trying to recover. So when Tesehki had just moved, I couldn't leave to go to Tesehki's new house in Atlanta. Mind you, I wanted to visit it, and that's when Suki had moved to Atlanta as well. And I had called Suki, and I had told them both like, hey, I want to do like a Twitch stream where I come and visit you guys, cook, and all of that. So that's the reason why I didn't go to Tesehki. Has Tesehki been to Prague? Yeah, Tesehki came to my house once, but it's only because I had booked her for us to do a show together because we were supposed to do a stream. And when we were supposed to do the stream, Tesehki went and she took another booking on top of the booking that we already made, and then she canceled our stream date. And I should have known right there that me and Tesehki was falling down and it wasn't going to be a thing, because Tesehki had threatened to beat my ass, come to Providence and do all of that. And I told her, I said, I did on TV and do all that, but like, you're not going to come to my city and put your hands on me because it's not going to end up falling down like that. Like, forget about me. It's just not going to be a thing. Like, you cannot, if you think you're going to come to my city.
That doesn't even sound like Tesehki though.
Speaking, I was just like, hey, like, that's not what's happening. Mind you, no one even knew that happened. No one even knew that argument happened. Why? Because I'm a good friend. I never even brought it out to the world or nothing. Mind you, she speaks to me horribly. She speaks to me. So I let it go. And mind you, like, a lot of my friends in Rhode Island heard the conversation, and not only heard the conversation, even her friend heard the conversation. Her manager at that time, both of her managers at that time heard.
So do y'all think that what she's saying is how Tesehki was at the reunion when she told everybody to tie her shoes? And she was like hitting the walls and stuff. Do y'all think that Tesehki speaks like that to honor to Mariah and to Biggie? Or let's just say to Biggie, because Biggie is making those claims. Do y'all see that happening? I mean, maybe that could be a space on where that happens.
Do all of that. And I told her, I said, Island, she apologized to me. We sat down in my fucking closet, literally, and we were crying about it. Like, sister, we shouldn't talk to each other like that, And I told her, I said, you know what? It's true. So when the reunion came a little bit after that, and that weird shit happened with Lex, I felt very offended because it was like, not even like offended. Like, I just, what did Anna say? I have not spoken to Anna really much about it. Because, you know, Anna has her own life that she's building, right? So imagine me, like, bringing the Baddies stuff to her. Like, when we're outside of Baddies, we don't talk about Baddies. We try to, like, we try to, like, you know, be in our own life. You know what I mean? And that's why, like, you know, like, we love each other. We show love. So it's just different. So I didn't want to hit up Anna about it. Like, just negativity, it just wasn't a thing of mine, right? And there's nothing, you know, called Tesehki weird. I was like, you're being a weird bitch. And I had said that at the reunion. And I feel like right there, right after the reunion, her and her people was on some shit like, oh, like, why did Biggie try you? I was never trying Tesehki. Why would I try my friend? No, I expressed myself, right? I expressed myself, and maybe I should have never expressed myself immediately like that, like right on camera, like, you're a weird bitch. But it's just how I felt at that moment, right? So I feel like right there and then she felt like, okay, well, Biggie's running her mouth, so.
Let's see what the people saying. I feel like Biggie is literally outgrowing the show. Like, she wants to be an artist, so she should focus on that. because she's outgrew the baddie persona. Biggie had bigger expectations for her friendship because you did want to be defended and all that, but she was the only one not willing to fight, because we see how Biggie picks and chooses, but I respect her for picking her career and stardom. I agree. Biggie knows how to milk it. Can't even be mad. The slow fans hate both, but hate Ciroc more. So Biggie knows just how to play into this for sympathy. First, y'all was mad for saying she hides behind Ciroc, but now y'all love her. The thing is, y'all both have a point though, but it is a big point that you tried to use Ciroc as a bodyguard several times though, Biggie. You expected her to fight Lex was weird when they have been cool with each other that whole season and both of them had your back against Ciroc. So, fighting Lex, yeah. But like, her not saying anything at all though, that's kind of, but like I said, it's an underlying thing where she feels like it's deserving because Biggie talks too much and she does not know how to back it up, and she plays games. She does. We've seen it. Ciroc responds after fans question her conversation with Biggie. Mind you, we never had a conversation outside of me apologizing to fuck. Do I gotta sneak be talking to a bitch for like, huh? Biggie speaks out viral baddies clip, claims she was set up. I definitely got set up, and it's exactly why I don't deal with nobody at all. Mind you, she said that she attacked me, saying that I was the one that set up the fight between Ciroc and Tesehki. Whole time them girls have been going at each other for weeks. What really happened is they set me up and sent her friend after me. End of conversation. She got beat up and tried to redeem herself with me. Like, girl, bye. I definitely got set up. Okay, I understand it. Let's see.
You bitches, if you come by yourself, one-on-one, clear stage, no security, bitch, let's get in the field. Bitch, I give you 3 rounds, ho. And I promise you, every round, bitch, I'ma take it on home, ho. Fuck wrong with you, bitch. And you can take that to the bank. Y'all screen record this, because this is gonna age well. 3 rounds at the reunion, clear set, clear stage. Make sure I don't gotta get worried about Mariah, getting hit by Mariah laying in the back of my bald head. Bitch, 3 rounds, I'ma walk you down, and that's just gonna be that on that, bitch. However you want it. Be here, bitch. You ain't got to do no more talking about it. I'm done bumping with you, bitch, on social media, bitch. When we get to the reunion, 3 rounds, tell them how to clear the stage. Bitch, give us some space, no security guards, bitch, and let's fight.
All right.
He's probably wondering why everyone's turned against her. Why is everyone coming for her? Girl, you're weird. You're weird. Okay? Biggie is your friend. Mariah is your friend. What you all do if there's an issue, you 3 talk it out. Now, you said on the show that you, Rocky, and your other friend Teetee, you all have a relationship outside of this. That makes it even worse. If that's the case, that makes it... That's a goddamn shame. Don't hate the player.
I don't owe Biggie nothing, so I told them simple as, that wasn't none towards you. The fact she came and explained herself to me when we was leaving without me even asking for any details. I said some. I didn't say some then because I knew that in the moment it was going to be a big deal. I said some. Okay. You lied. You missing the point. That knows. See, I can't. See. Nor was that against you. If they don't clear up the timing, I'm going to, but I don't need you going to use our messages and your stuff because I really don't want to be a part of it. How you don't want to be a part of it, but you, out of the parties involved, I'll simply say that the timing is, girl, what? I'll say that the timing is off, but damn, because I don't even know if that's me for real. I don't want to be a part of that. What? Bro, you causing problems, my dude. You causing problems, my dude, problems. Y'all know I'm on this Nolan Wells case. You are causing problems. How you don't want to be a part of it? That's wild. That's wild when you're the cause of all this. Well, not really the cause, like not the sole cause, but like your information is putting fuel to the fire, and it's That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's just, I don't know. At the end of the day, it's I'm not gonna sit here and say that Biggie is 100% right all the time. I think Biggie plays along. She knows the program. I think, let's be clear, I have said it, I think this show is 75% fake. I probably gave it a higher percentage, but I feel like this show is 75% fake. And like a lot of these scenarios are made up. And they carry on just to, you know, add fuel to the fire. We got so many accounts of women doing what the producers say to do. So many accounts of when the cameras are turned off, I'm one way. When the cameras are on, I'm another way. So I feel like all of these women add fuel to the fire to really make it be what it need to be, right? Some of it carry into real life and they hold on to it for the real life. And then some don't, and when the cameras go off, they cool again. I don't understand that kind of situation, but I hear a lot of girls be that way. And so in this particular scenario, I feel like Biggie should not have gotten attacked by Rocky. I feel like Rocky had no valid reason to attack Biggie. Because Rocky's not even on the show. We don't even know her. She doesn't even have a credit, right? So I feel like bringing her on the show should have just been for Tommy and her outsiders. I feel like that conversation should have been between Mariah Tesehki and Biggie, and that should have been that. If someone was feeling froggy and wanted to leap, it should have been Mariah. But we don't know Rocky. We don't know Teetee. They should be left off the show. That's it. That's all. I don't think Tesehki had anything to do with Rocky attacking Biggie, but I also feel like what Rocky attacked Biggie for made no sense. And I feel like the timeline that Kanaya and Ciroc are refuting, and clearly Seven, the photographer, has no leg to stand on, is valid in what they got going on. And I don't know, I just feel it is what it is. Biggie just needs to remain a musician and just do that. That's all she needs to do. Just do what Stunner is doing. Be a musician, and that's that. Right? And I feel like Tesehki, she already said that the only one that she really care about or care for is Mariah and maybe sometimes Rolly and Lex. And I think she mentioned Ivory. But other than that, it is what it is. I don't know. It is what it is. I think real friendship wouldn't have got to this point. So I don't think it was, that's a part of that 75% for me. What are y'all comments? How do y'all feel? Who do y'all think is in the right? Who do y'all think is in the wrong? Already 75% people agree that Biggie, they are team Biggie, and 25% say team Tesehki. Leave it in the comments. Let me know how y'all feel. Love y'all for watching. As always, hype this video up. Leave comments, like, share. Love y'all. Deuces.